What's cracking, everyone? Last Pixel here. Welcome back to Honest Reviews. Today, we've got GTA Vice City, so hop on the nostalgia train because it is taking us back to the 80s. Roll the intro.
That was my money, Tommy! My money!
This is a disaster. We are so screwed, man.
Look, Sonny, we were set up. That deal was an ambush.
No need to go all long range on my ass.
A clean thinker. I like that.
You're gonna find out who took our cocaine, and then we're gonna kill them. Let me guess. You thought I could use a guardian angel.
That's a good idea. We need to start seizing territory and let Vice City know we're the new players in town. Say good night, Mr. Diaz.
Guys, we gotta make this final. We gotta leave no doubt that this is my operation. Mine!
You nutter!
Wacko.
I hope you enjoyed that. It definitely hit me in the feels. Now, just as a disclaimer before we begin, I'm only going to make reviews for the GTA series and not playthroughs as some of you requested, because I don't want my gluteus maximus to be peeled off due to copyright. As most of you already know, GTA Radio and some cutscenes are not really YouTube friendly. I learned that the hard way recently, so...
I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole!
Anyways, back to the review. As mentioned, Vice City is going to bring you some of those feelings of nostalgia. Hell, all of the GTA series that we have ported over to mobile will pretty much do that without any exceptions. Now, it's time to bask in the glory of the good old days. If you were living under a rock and you don't know who Tommy Vercetti is, here is some backstory.
Oh, for God's sake, it's you! Oh, jeez!
You start as him, freshly released from prison after serving 15 years for the murder of 11 men. Thanks to that, you already have the nickname the Harwood Butcher. I'll let you guys research the proper story, why Tommy got that nickname. Anywho, you go back to work for your old boss Sonny Forelli and get sent to Vice City to participate in a drugs deal. Needless to say, the deal doesn't really go well and you lose the money in the drugs because it was a setup. You vow for revenge and you set off to find the attackers and to become the true kingpin of the city. To be honest, few video games attempt to reach such greatness, much less succeed, but Vice City does it flawlessly. It's a celebration of almost every over-the-top 80s movie and a TV show, most notably Scarface and obviously Miami Vice. This game is not content to make a couple of references to other media and call it a day. Oh no. You bastard! Can't you see I'm filming here? Where was I? Oh yeah. What the? You piece of shit! Oh! Yeah, you better run! Everything is pretty much done with so much love that it's really hard to hate it. It makes you feel like you're sweating it out in Miami yourself. I really like how the game made me feel like I was the protagonist of an 80s action drama and the atmosphere was seriously off the charts. Tommy has attitude and so much charisma. He talks back to cops, he does whatever it takes to push forward. I mean, how not to love his personality? He fits so damn well in this Miami. And that's only one of the characters. Don't get me started on the other ones. I'm not going to talk about the rest of the colorful cast because this video will become really freaking long. Pretty much like your grandmother's boobs. Jokes aside, it's a story that I recommend you to experience for yourselves from start to finish. Not only because the attention of detail put in by the developers is so great, but also for the feeling that you're getting teleported back to that time and you have the chance to soak in some of that culture. The mobile port of the game is no different. Yes, I admit on some missions the aim is a bit funky, but that's only 1 or 2 missions, and Rockstar did their best to patch it, so now it's playable. Other than that, the game controls work fine, or at least for me. If you're not a fan of the touch controls, you can hook up a Bluetooth controller or external mouse and keyboard, and of course, beat the shit out of people that way. Also, an interesting thing to mention is that if you have an external keyboard, the cheats work when you type them in. Not that you need such things to have fun, but they're there. The graphics are outstanding, and there is no shortcomings in terms of gameplay. Picking up the mobile port is definitely a major win. The game is pretty much what you expect it to be. Everything is there just as we remember it from back in the day. And yes, even the beloved radio stations are included. Come on guys, you know that GTA is not the same without the radio. The thing is that all of it is curated with the player experience in mind. Something that a lot of mobile games out there lack currently.
These idiots, they're always trying to screw you. That's the problem with this business. What do you think you're doing?
There are no in-app purchases or stuff like that, in case you're wondering. That is to be expected because the game is nevertheless a paid one. So, let's get to the elephant in the room. The meat and potatoes, the pasta and pastrami, the pizza and...
Shut up!
Okay. The question is the game worth your money? And the answer is, it depends. If you have some money burning a hole in your pocket, if you want to experience some of that sweet nostalgia, and if you're a fan of the series, yeah, totally. I personally had a blast playing that beauty. For those of you who are curious, it actually went
Something like this.
so yeah, you probably enjoyed too. Well, maybe except for that remote-controlled helicopter and plane mission. That shit is still as hard as I remember it.
It's about dirt, and the will to claim that dirt. You with me, son?
Oh yeah.
So, what are you waiting for? Go claim that dirt for yourself. Overall, I'm really happy to own such a gem. It really takes me back to the days when I was a kid and wanted to explore the beautiful world of Vice City. Even doing stuff like cruising the beach, raising your wanted level, or looking for the hidden packages in the game never got boring. You pretty much don't know what will happen when you venture out, and that's the fun of it all. To be honest, if you're low on cash, and if you can only afford to get one of the games from the GTA series, I will recommend you to go with either this or GTA San Andreas. Both are really good ports of the originals, with slight improvements like better graphics. I'll probably make a review of San Andreas as well eventually, so you can look forward to that. I'm pretty sure that both titles hit really close to home for most of you. So before we wrap things up, I want to leave you guys with some words of wisdom. I want to ask you this.
Why'd you get in this business, you prick? Huh? For the pussy. That's why.
Yes!
As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you beautiful sons of guns again in the next one. Peace out.
You know, Ken, I think this could be the beginning of a beautiful business relationship. After all, you're a conniving, backstabbing two-bit thief, and I'm a convicted psychotic killer and drug dealer.
I know. Ain't it just beautiful?